Yes, indeed. Greetings. It's a pleasure, a beautiful pleasure being here with you all in these YouTube streets. You're here with, without, we're not wasting a minute or a second. We're getting straight into the portion of faith. Daniel chapter 9, verse 4. Yahweh showed loyal love to those who love him and keep his commandments. In the Bible, the Hebrew word is, sorry, the Hebrew word for loyalty or loyal love conveys the idea of a warm and loving attachment that is often used to describe the love that Yahweh or God has for his servants. The same word is also used to describe the love shown among God's servants. Second Samuel 9, 6 and 7. When Mephibosheth, the son of Jonathan, the son of Saul, came to David, he at once fell face down, and prostrated himself. Then David said, Mephibosheth, to which he replied, here is your servant. David said to him, do not be afraid, for I will certainly show loyal love to you for the sake of your father Jonathan, and I will return to you all the land of Saul your grandfather, and you will certainly dine at my table. Wow. That's what they are waiting you, know. What they are waiting you. Yes, that's what they are sitting and wait for you to come. Thank you so much for forwarding. Our loyalty can become stronger over time. Consider what this proved true for Daniel. Daniel's loyalty to Yahweh was tested throughout his life. But one of the greatest tests came when he was in his 90s. Members of the royal court disliked Daniel and had little respect for the God he worshipped. So they devised a plot to have Daniel killed. They had a decree issued that would test whether Daniel would be loyal to his God or to the king. All Daniel had to do to prove his loyalty to the king was to stop praying to Yahshua for 30 days. Daniel refused to compromise in Daniel chapter 6, verses 12 through 15. So they approached the king and reminded him about the royal ban. Did you not sign a ban stated that for 30 days any man who makes a petition to any god or any man except you, O king, should be thrown into the lion's pit? The king replied, the matter is well established, according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which cannot be annulled. They immediately said to the king, Daniel, who is one of the exiles of Judah, has paid no regard to you, O king, nor to the ban that you signed. But 3 times a day he is praying. As soon as the king heard this, he was greatly distressed, and he tried to think of a way to rescue Daniel. And until the sun set, he made every effort to save him. Finally, those men went in as a group to the king, and they said to the king, Take note, O king, that the law of the Medes and the Persians is that any man is not that the ban or decree the king has established cannot be changed. Wow. Alright. Tea water ready. I'm doing some tea in an early segment here. Greetings to you, my sister. How are you doing? Okay, I'm doing well enough. I'm doing well. I like how my brethren are constantly styling outside. So me's a clown and thing. I'm glad I like it. Thank him so much. He or she to the intellectual capacity, you know? My gosh. Wow. Yes, indeed. I can go and cool down so much show my tea. I'm gonna take up and start drink some tea early. Yeah, man, we're doing well enough. To God be the glory, great things He has done. Yeah, man, great things He has done indeed. You see, I don't know none of these persons who will come here. Them just come here to just make mischief. You understand? Some people just have some hidden agenda up them sleeve. We don't want to worry about it here now. You have person will sit down and just make up a bag of fictitious accounts and come out and make themselves into a laughing hyena. You don't have to do anybody anything in this life. People just think, I am from Jamaica. I'm a Jamaican. I'm in Jamaica. And people come here. I'm not the first person. I won't be the last person. People come and style up and sell type of names or whatever. You have some jealous people out there, man. Just them say you do something good, and they just come and I try to malign the thing. You understand? To to be here for the past 3 years and to reach our reach, it took time for people to appreciate of what we've been doing. You understand? And And for all our ground, we don't give in. At times we do get hot on our collar, you know. So why human being we can't take when people are pressure away? That's just some things. You understand? So we go by his opinion at times. But sometimes we just leave them alone and go and run off their mouth. You see, because what he or she is writing don't make no sense. No sense at all. But they are, you notice, we start off a thing. Right now in Jamaica, it's 3:32 in the wee hours. Wee hours, you know. Wee hours. The most I gotta wake us up, take a look at nap, put up on work. Yeah. Whole grill up on the window. Can't see straight out there. Door can't pull, we can't go to the door. Some people say all type of fart. Oh, sorry, the mic the far from me. So sometimes we get up and I move up and down. Yeah, over there in Kingston, Jamaica. So we don't know if we hear the part there. And we there read with the devotional, yeah, man. But I try not to pay these individuals much of a mind, you understand me? Somebody say to me, we must make the trolls then become a friend. Don't pay them much of a mind. The man can say some words, forget on their skin, call all type of name, then write normally. Then write normally. Oh, okay. Oh, sometime night, but just come up, you know, night, but just come up and do some, and just do him look patrolling. So, oh, okay. No, this is not for you. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, man, we get to your still. All right, I'm here. Oh, oh, shake out the little sand out of my system. All right. All right. Set my cup right there, so see how to water, yeah. Yeah, man. Ready for the tea. You could go and draw and thing. Oh, the writing incorrect. You hear a bunch of things, man. If you're too tall, them tease you. If you're too, if you have on weight, them tease you. People come here with hate speech, so man. Call me all, say me like monkey. In this modern time, people have up them ideology there in them head. Racism. Send back up on a bunch of people. All young people come here. We look on my beard. You see my silver hair, them on my beard. And style way up. So wow. YouTube is a family oriented space. And with all the changes where them are going with, YouTube now seem to be protecting us who upon the platform here. Why the YouTube powerful algorithm what them always come out with every year or uh, change up every minute. The algorithm, the AI what them I use don't rush these people and say, yo, draft them up and say, yo, you can't say that. You can't say that about the Rasta. You understand? You have to have an art of a lion if you want a certain things. Look up on certain social media, them go on with a bag of things, man. Go on with a bag of things. But it's the truth, as my fellow Jamaican keep it and say, we're upon a mission, not a competition. When I compete with the soul, I just be me, the ballad rasta, this Jamaican elder, statesman, just be myself. Do my little devotional, make one and two little video. Yeah, I just be myself. When I compete with the soul, when I take up a space for nobody, in a my little lane, I bring my flavor to the platform. So I understand. So people appreciate what me I do, I give thanks. If not, they can go somewhere else. Yeah, man, that is it. Yeah, because mm. Wow, smells so nice. I won't tell you no me I drink, cause next thing get in trouble. So I'm not a doctor. I mean, I have to prescribe. But what do I drink some bush tea in Jamaica? There's so much herbs what we drink, or make us tea, or have, for example, lime leaf, you have fever grass, you have um, balsam mint, and a whole lot of different herbs out there where you can make us tea. Even mango leaf, or and I read one, first reading this one too, avocado leaf can be drawn as tea. Yes, I. So I want to know what in my cup, but I just know as I go and drink it. Wow, the way it's so hot, the steam, I blew up on the glasses, I fuck it up. Yes. Feeling so high every day. People are fighting. And could give us the teachings of His Majesty. Cause we no want no devil philosophy. Yeah, man. A lot of people who hear them talk, or who people go on with them in the YouTube streets. Don't
Wow, that thing I get cold, you know. So, check out that thing I get hot. Yeah, man, it's now 3:42 in the wee hours of the morning in Kingston, Jamaica. What time is it now in Kenya? Probably about 12, 11, thereabout, if I'm correct. Yeah, 11, 11:42 right down there in Kenya, my favorite African country. Yeah, man. Excuse me. Mhm. If you, for example, see if you wake up like, oh, it's quite early right now in Kingston, Jamaica, for me to feel more, well, somebody said must drink coffee, but tea can't do the work too, man. Tea can do the work too. I must always drink tea on an empty stomach to have a whole heap of health benefits. Whole heap of health benefits. Mhm. All right. I'll leave it right there so I will drink a good amount. All right, I'll leave it right there so I don't this so cool down myself. Wow. You know, say drink hot something. Just don't start perspire and all type of things. Your love is beautiful. It's nothing like before. When two hearts meet together, it's like a everlasting love has found its way in our hearts again. Yeah, love has found its way in our hearts today. Encore to a great soul. Jimmy Cliff carried Jamaica far beyond its shores, says PM Wholeness. Jimmy Cliff's widow, Tafia Chambers Cliff, is presented with his Order of Merit and the Jamaican flag by members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, while Prime Minister Andrew Holness, Third Right Culture Minister Olivia Babsy Grange, and Opposition leader Mark Golden look on during the official celebration of the live service for the Jamaican cultural icon inside the National Indoor Sports Center in St. Andrew on Wednesday. That was yesterday. So that was a little picture and little comment there. Legendary reggae singer and actor Jimmy Cliff was on Wednesday hailed as one of Jamaica's greatest cultural ambassadors by Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness, who also applauded the late superstar for using his talent to uplift the world. Today we pause, not simply because great of a great artist has passed, but because a great soul was completely completed his earthly journey. We pause to honor a man whose voice, music, and spirit carried this nation far beyond its shores. Only said in his tribute to the man born James Chambers, who, whose passing on November 24th, 2025, reverberated around the world, triggering a fury of tributes from global greatness names in the music, film industry, academy, and state leadership. He was 81 years old. Jimmy Cliff was more than a singer, he was more than a songwriter, he was more than an actor, more than a performer. Jimmy Cliff was a messenger, one who carried the story of this small island, of all its struggles, resilience, faith, and beauty to the wider global audience, and ensured that Jamaica was heard, recognized, and respected. Holness added at the official celebration of his life for the artist, regarded as a pioneer of modern Jamaican music, held at the National Indoor Center in St. Andrew, mark for the absence of a coffin or a urn bearing his remains, recalling Jimmy Cliff's many timeless musical masterpieces as well as his iconic role in the Jamaican film The Harder They Come, which became a cult classic. Honest said the late singer, who's just a gift to Jamaica but to the world, pointing out that Jimmy Cliff's legacy belongs simultaneously to the history and the future. The Prime Minister said his work will continue to break barriers. Jimmy Cliff did not merely entertain the world, Jimmy Cliff uplifted the world. His true legacy lives in the courage he gave to those facing hardships, the inspiration he offered to those striving for more, and the pride he instilled in a people whose culture is represented with authenticity, confidence, fearlessness. Only said, his work continues to shape generations of artists, creativity, and the young Jamaicans who will look to his journey and see what is possible when talent meets discipline and perseverance. Throughout the celebration tribute, the St. James born Jimmy Cliff was hailed as a legend, icon, pioneer, messenger whose music transcending geographic boundaries. Opposition leader Mark Golding, in his address, described Jimmy Cliff as one of Jamaica's greatest voices. He said that the singer was a true gift to Jamaica and the world, and post that his beautiful tenor voice will live on forever. No one sounded like Jimmy Cliff. He was a great songwriter, performer. Many Jamaicans will remember the blistering hot day at the National Stadium during the final qualifying match in our 1988 road to France. I think them a mix up the thing, It can't be 1988. It should have been 1998. In the Park Stadium when Jimmy Cliff performed The Other Day Come, and he had the whole crowd rocking in the moment. That was no doubt that he would that we would qualify for the World Cup. Quality he did, Golden said. And qualify we did, he said. He recalled Jimmy Cliff's last live performance and said he was grateful that he was able to experience the superstar he was in real time. Anyway, we're not going to read all of it. Just a little small little piece we leave back. So a little small piece we leave. Born July 30th, 1944, Jimmy Cliff moved to Kingston as at an early age. Although he made his name in Jamaican entertainment in the late 1960s, it was his lead role in the 1972 Jamaican film The Harder They Come that cap- catapulted his career. His achievements over the years resulted in the government of Jamaica vesting him with the Order of Merit, Jamaica's third national honor, on August 6, 2003. He was presented with the order at the ceremony of investure and presented of the National Heroes Award, so the National Honors Awards in October that year. In 2010, Jimmy Cliff was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and in 2012, he won the Grammy for the best reggae album with the soul effort of rebirth. End of article. And you see pictures there of Prime Minister and the Cultural Entertainment Minister talking to son and daughter of Jimmy Cliff and his widow there. And you see Tessa and Chin in a photograph, one of those who paying tribute to Jimmy Cliff. Mhm. Beautiful world, beautiful people. Murray. Yes, a long time when I see you now. I remember you. You came here. You came here a while back, man. I remember you. Natalie, Murray. Greetings to you. Hey, from Ireland. Hey, big up yourself. We have a bridging where Irish Jimmy. Yeah, welcome and give us some strength at times. We give thanks for you to being here. Yes, indeed. Support us, coffee farmers, appreciative of the intervention, but want more help. And you see a picture here, President of the Jamaica Coffee Growers Association, Don Salmon, and left shares a handshake with Dr. Norman Grant. Second right, President Jamaica Coffee Exporters Association, while Wayne Hunter Wright, Acting Director General for the Jamaica Agricultural Commodities Regulatory Association Authority. Okay, okay. Light your journey. That's not in the article though. I just me this one advertisement flash up on the thing here. In a bid to rescue a battered coffee industry, stakeholders are intensifying the coffee crop restoration and establishment program. GRIP. However, the president of Jamaica Coffee Growers Association, Donald Salmon, said, while grateful, the efforts are not enough. On Wednesday, acting Director General of the Jamaica Agricultural Commodities Regulatory Association, Wayne Hunter, commissioned 500 bags of fertilizers valued at 35 million at a handing over ceremony of agricultural input to coffee farmers. Sorry, excuse me. Um, which was a part of a large intervention of 120 million. from the agency and the government. Hunter also announced that through CRIP, which was im- implemented to establish nurseries as well as replant coffee over a 5 year period, both the Blue and High Mountain industries would receive thousands of seedlings to get farmers back to their feet. But Blue coffee accounts for crop growth in St. Andrew and Portland and St. Thomas, while the High Mountain variety consists mainly of coffee grown in Manchester. Okay, I didn't know that. I learned something here. I didn't know that coffee was grown in Manchester. But thank you very much, Jamaica Observer, for enlightening that to me. At this time, we have approximately 10,000 seedlings ready for high mountain coffee. That is with purpose because a seed will take you about 6 months to come around. Seedlings for the Blue Mountain is coming around quick, quite nicely as well. We now have another 15,000 planting materials ready to be rolled out in the upcoming planting season, which is in April, said Hunter. He, rece- he received praise from Salman, who was quick to comment an additional 10,000 seedlings to the current inventory, but this concerns or many. While we appreciate what we got from the government, I don't want to sound a bit greedy, but we need more, much more. It is a significant assistance, but the farmers are really hurting, said Solomon. The coffee industry has been dealing with and pushing blows from inclement weather, surviving drought and storms. Most recently, Category 5 Hurricane Melissa hit Jamaica October 28, leaving estimated losses of 1 billion and an accumulated deficit of 2.5 billion, according to chairman of the Jamaica Coffee Export Association, Norman Grant. On Tuesday, Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries Floyd Green told the Jamaica Observer Press Club that CRIP, which was already underway prior to the hurricanes, required urgent reform to restore productivity and strengthen its resilience. We are seeing how we can ramp up the numbers in terms of fertilizers that we are providing. We have a specific program around coffee, which is about 1 million interventions, said Green. Green explained that the sum would be deducted, dedicated to scourging farmers materials for coffee. He also said conversation with industry organizers help to shape the government's response with farmers themselves identify their most urgent needs. I already met Grant and the Jamaica coffee growers and took their primary needs, which they outlined to the largely fertilizer and roads as primary, and then planting materials. So we expect to start this distribution next week, and some of it already started, said Green. The minister also disclosed plans to take coffee roads rehabilitation outside of the regular farm road program and seek dedicated financing through the Ministry of Finance and the Public Investment. Procuratorial branch, citing the difficult terrains and engineering demands of the coffee belt. Mhm. Right, we will leave it right there. So leave the article here for the time being. The Angel to double up on spreading Christmas cheer this season. 9 years ago, dancehall artist The Angel hosts her first annual Christmas treat in her home parish of St. Catherine. This tide, tide as the entertainer prepares once again to put smiles on the faces of her community members. She'll be doubling her efforts to also jumpstart phase two of her hurricane relief. My annual Christmas treat will be held in Spanish Town as usual. It has become something the community looks forward to, and I cannot disappoint them. She told the Jamaica Observer, the early and the early and child dependent, the elderly and the children depend on me for the annual treat, and I am already in high preparation to go out and do that. I have been fostering partnerships, getting donations, and pushing my own resources into making sure this year happens despite all the challenges. She is hoping to host the treat on December 23rd. The artist admits that since the passage of Hurricane Melissa in late October, her primary focus has been on aiding those in the most affected communities across Western Jamaica with food, water, and other essentials. She said, having completed the first phase of her Give Back initiative, she is now pivoted to focus donations on building materials as well as she hoped to assist individuals in rebuilding their homes. As much as food is a necessity, the cry for shelter is just as big. And so I am moving aggressively into the building phase of my give back. The stronger singer continued. I have partnered with Claudette Watson from What to Wear, who assisted with some building materials for the first phase of the project at the Zion community in Trelawney. And I am also working with a lot of single mothers to help rebuild their homes for Christmas into New Year. The angel says Christmas has always been one of her favorite seasons and says this year more than ever she is looking forward to spreading cheer. Giving back is one of the greatest feelings ever. I have experienced the joy people have when they receive help, and that's priceless, she said, adding that it has been a great feeling seeing my co workers and others pour into those who are in need who are in need of help in Jamaica, and it gives goes to show that we love and care so much to our island, and we now make it go down, she said. End of article. Mm. Treading through the mainland, through the heart of the Caribbean. All right, and here's the headline for another article from the Observer. Tourism Minister launches THARP for workers affected by Hurricane Melissa. And it's the applicant Ashika Gordon hugs Minister of Tourism as she receives her grant. Oh my, you can see the joy on her face. She's a tourist worker, but many of these persons who live in today from the western end were affected severely by the Category 5 hurricane that passed through October 28th. So, continue the reading of the article. It says Minister of Tourism Edmund Bartlett on Tuesday officially launched the Tourism Housing Assistance Recovery Program. So, them just break up the names THARP program, an initiative aimed at providing housing support for tourism workers whose homes were damaged or destroyed by Hurricane Melissa. The launch was held at the Pegasus Hotel and was attended by key stakeholders from across the tourism and hospitality sector, as well as several workers who are set to benefit from the program. Delivering the main address, Bartlett said the initiative was designed to offer immediate relief while creating a pathway to long term housing solutions for affected workers. In the first instance, Tourism Enhancement Fund TEF has allocated 70 million to provide housing vouchers valued at 100,000 each for workers affected by the hurricane. These vouchers are structured in three critical packages that meet workers where they are, the minister said. The vouchers are divided into three categories. Package A, which covers roofing and lighting repairs to quickly rescue secure homes. Package B, which address more serious structural damage, included foundation support. Package C, which focus on general building interior repairs to restore full habitability. Blythe said that following consultation with stakeholders island-wide, 100 initial benefactors were identified, with 700 tourism workers expected to benefit from the first allocation. He also noted that more than 60 applicants have already received. Several successful applicants were present at the launch and received vouchers during the ceremony. The minister stressed that the program goes beyond vouchers, outlining plans for permanent housing solutions. We will construct 5 block and steel homes for tourism workers in the first instance, and then a further 10 for those who lost everything. These are permanent designed homes for the men and women who have built Jamaica's tourism industry, Blythe said. He explained that THARP forms a part of a broader social housing initiative announced in the national budget, for which 500 million has been allocated. Additional block and steel homes will be constructed, and the tourism workers' pension fund will also play a role in supporting affected workers who may not be covered by their employers. With the continued private sector support, we expect THARP to expand over time and ultimately assist up to 20,000 tourism workers across Jamaica, Blythe added, emphasizing that philanthropy beyond the program. He said, this program is not charity, it is a recognition, it is a statement that the people who build Jamaica's tourism will not be left behind as Jamaica rebuilds. Blythe also highlight transparency as a key part of TRAP unveiled in the online application platform. All right, I will leave it right here so for the time being. Kidoki. First female sprinter joins enhanced game. Okay. Labeled delinquents. Some children, some child division program participants struggling to reintegrate. A number of children who have completed the Ministry of Justice Child Division program are facing significant barriers reintegrated into their schools due to the stigma tied to their original offense. These offenses include sexual activities under 16 and assault. Rights advocate Jamaicans for Justice says, according to the JFJ, which highlights the finding in its most recent reports titled A Civil Society Review of the Division and Alternative Measures for Children in Conflict with the Law in Jamaica, released on Monday. The stigma reports by the Ministry of Justice leads to social exclusion, with peers or schools labeling children as delinquents. It further reintegration challenges and post program issues are often due to the non behavioral issues, including parental disengagement and administrative delay in issuing comp- compilation certifies, which hinder school reinforce re-enrollment. According to the rights watchdog, these challenges undermine the program's goal to re- in rehabilitation as children struggles to resume education and rebuild community ties. Wow. Reintegration challenges, particularly stigma, hindering school re-entry, further complicates post-program outcomes. The lack of re- re- reoffending data underscores the need for robust monitoring to access long term impacts the JFG observed. Jamaica's Child Division Act 2018 provides a progressive framework for diverting young offenders from the formal justice system, providing alternative intervocation operational since January 2020. Under the Child Division Act, the program aims to reduce child incarceration, promote rehabilitation, and address underlying issues. But the JFF said that in address to barriers identified, the MOJ's call for more mentors must be met through partnership with approved non-governmental organizations that can provide community-based mentorship and counseling, helping medium to high-risk children overcome stigma and family challenges. The JFF further called for greater interministerial efforts on child vision between the Ministry of Justice and the Ministry of Education and Youth to include the training of school administrators to ensure the children are reintegrated into school without negative labeling or administrative difficulty. Well, we will leave it right there so for the time being. It's quite a lengthy article, but we'll get to them come off with. Yeah, we know some of the youth them, the kids them, whether girl or boy, going through some things, you know. Some of them have a lot of built up, how would I put it now? You know, and the parents have to work to support them children. So many of the youth them now have no supervision more than so them left up to do any do them thing. But sometimes some of them go on astray and listen to negative elements and inculcate some of these bad habits. Enough of them are go through things differently, so they're quite upset, and then they will lash out on their peers or family members. But them need they these young people need guidance, and they need to be returned to get some education, you know. But the labeling of being delinquents now go help them. That, that's what the article I say. They just need to get some guidance and thing. So as I am here, just a look. I'm just looking into the article and thing. I got to Rasta vibration, yes, positive. Yes, I react. How can we be sitting here telling me that you care. Now, 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 now. We're the survivors. Yes, indeed. Some people got ways and means, but people suffering, suffering. Yes, I. And then we can put it this way too. The people that move through the hurricane, for them, they must struggle, they must struggle. Sometimes I wish I had it to pour out to those my brothers and sisters who been affected by the hurricane. But I give thanks and appreciate the support that them get. You know, so far, me and mommy appreciate every help that my fellow Jamaicans got me so far. I give thanks. Yeah, I know it's sweet stuffy. Yes, indeed. I'll give thanks and praise to the Most High God. We can't take it for granted. Yeah, man, I tell you the truth. When, alright, when I was a youth, I said, oh, I forget to become an adult. Now, when you become an adult, well, I said, wow, it's rough. But a lot of things we learn so far, you know, a lot of things we learn, man, a lot of things we learn. Learn a lot of things. Just to appreciate everything we learn so far. Sometimes, some, sometimes I look back on things. Bruce Lee, Bruce Lee said a whole lot of things while he was alive, you know, and people record every little aspect of what he said. Somebody asked him why he trained in silence, and he said why he trained in silence. Yeah, man. Excuse me. Mhm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Mosquito. Yeah. The human body is a very beautiful and intricate machine. The amount of muscle it takes for somebody frown and the least of muscles it takes to smile. Wow. Blessed one, I can see you. I do I try to make myself comfortable to continue the segment, yeah. Yeah man, we just try to make yourself comfortable, you know. Yes, I. Excuse me, yeah. Hi to you all in the chat and bless up to our host. Okay. Yes, indeed. We'll give thanks for that. Blessed one, we'll give thanks. Checks up here, so 72%. Alright, put this here, so. Let's go. So I like to know where. Alright, put this here, so. Love and devotion. Yes, I. Yeah, so just 4:38 in Kingston, Jamaica. It's about 12:48 in Kenya in the afternoon. Sorry, 48. 12:39 in the afternoon down there in Kenya. So much art emojis. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Mm-mm-mm. Like your finger touch a button, blessed one. Like your finger touch a button or so. Yeah, man. Look like your finger touch a button. Yeah, man. We just got to be iron like a lion in Zion. Just gotta be iron like a lion in Zion. You they fighting tribal war. Yes, indeed. See if we can find a nice little article here to read. boost for bars. And Red Stripe, Jerry and Nephew providing restart packs to help operators hard hit by Melissa in a major step towards post Hurricane Melissa recovery. Lending, Jamaica's leading alcohol producers, Red Stripe and Ray and Nephew, Limited, have joined forces to support the reopening of community bars across worst affected parishes. The partnership was officially launched in St. Elizabeth on Wednesday, that is yesterday, and focus on providing targeted support to bar owners whose operations were disrupted by the Category 5 storm. As part of the initiative, Angel community bars will receive restart packs featuring a mix of iconic alcohol and non-alcoholic brands from both companies' port- portfolio. These packages are designed to help bar owners restock quickly and re-enter the Christmas trading period, particularly those who suffered significant production losses during Melissa. Speaking at the initiative, Daniel Caron, Managing Director for Jamaica and the Caribbean at Jerry and Navy Limited, emphasized the broader significance of the collaboration. The devastation caused by the hurricane extended far beyond our individual brands. It affected families, livelihood, and communities across Jamaica. This partnership represents a renewal of the community spirit and forms part of our commitment to Jamaica's recovery. By supporting the reopening of the community bars, we are helping small entrepreneurs get back on their feet at a critical time, said Karen. He pointed out that the program marks the first phase of a long term commitment. Working alongside our community bars network, we will continue identifying additional ways to support bar operators. In early 2026, we intend to partner with stakeholders to help rebuild some of our iconic community bars and provide further assistance to an industry that plays a vital role in Jamaica's informal entertainment and economic infrastructure. Supporting these businesses is deeply rooted in J. Ray and Nephew 200-year legacy, which itself began in a community bar in downtown Kingston, added Cameron. Greetings to you. Thank you for the peace emoji. Meanwhile, Red Stripes Managing Director Dave Van highlight the cultural and economic importance of community bars across the island. Community bars are one of Jamaica's most important networks of small businesses. They are places where people connect, celebrate milestones, check in on each other, and find support during difficult moments. They also anchor local economies, from bar staff and suppliers to farmers, vendors, sound system operators, transport providers, all depend on the activity they generate. When these Spaces thrive, entire communities thrive, said Delberg. He urged that Melissa recovery efforts must center on the people behind these establishments. That is why this partnership matters. By working together, Red Stripe and Jerry and Nephew are helping to restore not just shelves, but economic and social heartbeat of affected parishes. Reopening community bars means restoring jobs, restoring cultural space, restoring a sense of normalcy and belonging for thousands of Jamaicans. This is a moment of unity, and we are proud to stand together in support of Jamaica's recovery, added Dilberg. There is an estimate of 10,000 community bars across Jamaica, which each directly employing 3 to 5 people and indirectly supporting a wide network of micro and small enterprise. This recovery is considered a critical step in restoring economic activity, employment, social connections in communities impacted by Melissa. According to the two companies, this joint initiative demonstrates how private sector collaboration can play a meaningful role in national recovery efforts. By focusing on community bars from rural hideaways and long-standing family-run establishments, Red Stripe and Jerry and Nephew are contributing to the rebuilding of these spaces that bring Jamaicans together. And you see a large gathering of persons from the two companies, Red Stripe and Jerry and Nephew, in a photograph right there. End of article. Mm, 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 mm. Oh Lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya. Yes, indeed, we give thanks and praise to the Most High, for He is good. Yeah, man, but yes, if we are going one, two, you know. So my bridging up early. Let's see what I'm going right here. respond to the person a message, you know, 'cause once you go open it and them see it, like we turn on the switch, flood over with bag of message. Okay, I'll focus on the message, right? I know the power live stream. But upon the hunt, you know, upon the watch hours hunt and thing. So give thanks and praise to the Most High. And give thanks to you also out there, Peter. Peter came across some time ago. Yeah, man, Peter came across some time ago when the amount of people come here and pass through and say hi or something. I remember, you know, what a Peter pass through. Let me say a lot of people come across, a lot of people, a lot of people. So I can't remember. But big up yourself, Peter, and Missy Channel. Big up yourself too. You know, we give thanks for the strength. Yes, indeed. And this is your boy, the Ballad Rasta, the one from Kingston, Jamaica. Yeah, we're there. I'll go and read some newspaper and thing. As we're touching our second segment, we read other devotional and thing. Mm, mm, mm. Some people do some work and you wonder to yourself, was that work valued? That amount of money would them charge? I don't know. From your own price, average in charge. If you do if you lay some tile for somebody, and it not come out so wonderfully well, you know, cause it not come out so wonderfully well. And then with tile, these tiles are so fragile that you can place them one or you can take up one and just like paper tear or break. Hmm. So I don't know. I don't know what to say still at times, you know. Macy, wanna go on with her. She up and about. Mm, mm, mm. Yes, my brethren, my sister, give thanks and praise to the Most High. Oh. I'm sorry. Probably my body has we should have been taking some rest by now. Mm, Victor, pick up yourself, Victor. Mm, Blessed one. What, you send out a lot of trophy, dear blessed one. Wow, so much trophy. Yes, so it go, man. I think I get the drift of the I get the drift of the picture we have sent, blessed one. Yeah, so yeah, I try to keep the thing active. I think I get the thing where I go on YouTube, like the interaction. So yeah, sure. So this is your way of contributing to the live stream. I give thanks. We give thanks for that. This, yes, this is how we do it, my host. Just pure support. Okay, wow. Yeah, I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance of the universe. I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance of the universe. I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance of the universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. In Yahweh's name, people overstand, always I give thanks. I always ask my affirmation them because I would like everyone to experience something, you know, phenomenal out in this life. Yeah, I would like every one of us to experience that. Even once, one little time, somebody can sponsor we. For example, we're going to a 5-star hotel, go spend a night, go chill back. You don't know, order some room service. You go into the lobby area, you order a splendorous meal. You drink a little wine, you and your significant other, you and your lady, for example. Yeah, man, I would like to see all of us experience some splendorous liberty before we go back to the Father up above. Even if we try, jump on a plane, going somewhere, whether the Caribbean or going to Africa or the England or the Canada or the Americas. Yes, indeed. I would like to see any one of us achieving one of these things on our bucket list. You understand what I mean? We can't just live this type of life and want to have some goal, some aspirations out there. Yes, man. Yes, indeed. You have some good stuff that you like to like for others, my own. Of course. Yeah. That is my wish. That is my wish. So any one of us, for example, can get a sponsorship and we go to a hotel, jump on a plane, go somewhere. Just like I saw a fellow Jamaican Fowl Wildlife TV. He went to Panama and get a flight from Panama to go into to Africa and from wherever to Kenya. Yes, Kenya have wildlife reserve, and he went and he recorded himself down there, you know, and so forth. It's a beautiful thing, man. When I have no ill will towards no one, you know. I want it's good for everybody. Cause when you wish good not just for yourself but for others, it will is when you send out the good energy out in the to the in the universe, it will come back to you. Yes, this is a cycle. Do good, good come back to you. I can understand your accent. Well, I saw it going on. Probably have to go put up the thing there. The thing they explain to you. You can speak slowly. I am speaking slow. I am speaking slow. Cause some people don't know say I don't talk too slow already. All right. I will say about affirmation. I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance of the universe. I'm open and receptive to all the good and abundance of the universe. How do I turn on the subtitles? I'll tell you from where am I writing. Oh, I have nothing on my hand. All right. I think it's supposed to the. I think it's supposed to the on the. All right. There's a thing. The right the man. Looks good. there's a thing called settings. Let's click on settings. Uh, oh, normal speed. Wow. Can I see it right there, you know? Normal, normal it's really there. And you could okay. This one here. Oh, click on the thing beside the thing to the left beside setting. Click on that, and that will bring up the words, and you can read it. I can click it now. It now give me the option. I can what me I say. I can click on it to see it, so it take it off. But my words, I'm supposed to. You supposed to can read what me I say instead of you can hear. You supposed to can read them what me I say and thing. Yeah, man. wh- when we do good in this life, the amount of good we do, that I do to people, and me not talk no fake nothing. Me talk real, genuine things I do for people. Me not look for no benefit or no gratification to come back to me. I just do it genuinely. You understand? But at the same time, we have to be, as what the good book say, be innocent as a dove, but wise as a serpent. Yeah, man. Because people will sometimes take a kindness or weakness. You understand? So we have to be very make that serpent be our guide to protect us from unscrupulous individuals. Sometimes people have message me. I don't even respond to the message them because you don't help them, and then at the same time they might come and you develop a intuition. I say no, this person is so and so and so. Intuition just kick in. I say no, so and so and so. But I don't say it go still. Yes, my friends, my family, we are here. I'll give thanks again to the Most High God Yahweh for all He has done for us. Yeah, man. Sometimes you see me a rock, a little music I playing in my head. Too much music playing in my head. But I mostly like some Bob Marley, some Dennis Brown. Darling, you, the meaning to my life. mm Yeah, yes, indeed. We just give thanks, man. Go and give thanks and praise to the Most High. And remember, people, please be careful on the road, whether walking or driving. Be careful. Right now, we're in the last month to end 2025. Please be careful on the roads. For you, those in Jamaica, those overseas, whether you're in England, Canada, America, the Caribbean, South Africa, or Africa and all. I want to say Africa, maybe the whole continent, everybody go down there, everywhere under the voice of me, the body Rasta. Be careful. Pray to the Most High, ask for guidance and protection while you're going out and in your coming in. Would I want to persona in 2026? But one persona out here in the YouTube street 2026. No untimely death around here in the name of Yahweh through his beloved son Yahshua. No untimely deaths around here. All right, I'm gonna segue into the I do it. Me kind of early still. The tummy a growl means the I get hungry. Shut up. I tell my tummy to shut up. I growl too much and make too much noise in my head. Hmm. Wow, I read that already, man. Come back. Yes. All right, me take one more look up here so I see. Hmm. Okay, seems like me never read that one here. All right, don't lose hope. 2 Second Corinthians 4 7 to 18. And our memory verse is taken from Jeremiah 29:11 says, for I know the thoughts that I think towards you, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an extended, expected end. Okay, it seems like the writer for this devotional mentioned Jeremiah 2 times. Okay, I see. Brought it up yesterday and brought it up today. All right. We're almost done. All right. Motivational quote says, to live without hope is to cease to live. Prophetic word for today says, your hope will not be dashed and your expectation will not fail. In the name of Yahshua. The message is, the word of the Lord is coming to you today to strengthen your heart in case you are discouraged, disappointed, overwhelmed, or in any way losing a grip on life. There is still hope for you. All hope are not lost. As long as Christ lives, hold on, and you will be able to face tomorrow. He is our sure anchor. When there is a storm in the sea, he would not allow the ship of his children's lives to capsize. Sometimes it might look as if he is not there, but only if you believe and trust him, you would soon testify that Jesus is there. When all seems bleak, he is working on your behalf, watching your silent, watching you silently to see how much you believe. He will never, he will never allow you to be destroyed, no matter the situation. Simply believe. Hope is intimately connected with faith. When our faith is dwindling, then you are losing hope. But when you are strongly holding on and not letting go, then your faith is strengthened. A hopeless man or woman is a faithless person. I pray that faith would not fail you in Jesus' name. The affliction, the affliction of life may are many and diverse in nature and occurrences, but God is able to deliver his children from it all. In the same vein, Yahshua gave us an open check of divine relief in John chapter 16, verse 33. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. He has settled it ahead of you, and you are enter into the rest with him, with your faith. Decide today to run back to Yahshua. If you have departed and you are feeding your worries, ask yourself, ask him to forgive you and not reconnect and to not reconnect to him. Sorry, let me read back over that. I think I jumbled the words then. Ask him to forgive you and get reconnected to him. With him all things are possible. He will restore your hope, renew your strength, and you will be able to achieve greater heights by his grace and power. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31 says, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Mhm. May the Lord turn all impossible impossibilities to possibilities in the name of his beloved Son, Yeshua. That is my wish. Worry and anxiety. We are not your candidate. Release us and die in the name of Yeshua. Powers assigned to make us despondent, lose your hold over us in the name of Yeshua. Yes, indeed. So this has brought my devotional reading to an end. May we not lose hope. Yes, may we hold on to the faith we have in the Most High God. Don't allow the anxieties of life to weigh you down and you give up. That's what the enemy wants. He doesn't want us to be in a relationship with the Most High God Yahweh, or even to learn about Yahweh's beloved Son, Yahshua, because whatever Yahshua did is what he saw his father doing. When the devil came and tempted him and said to him, turn these stones into bread. And he said to the devil, man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that comes from the mouth of Yahweh. And he came again and showed him all the kingdom of the world. And said, if you just get a little form of worship, I give you all any of these. He didn't give in. Came and another temptation come and say, cast your foot off, and he will not allow your foot to stumble. So basically, what he was saying, the devil was saying, throw yourself off of this cliff and see if your father and send an angel to rescue you. He didn't give in to anything that the devil said. Same, so we should be fervent in our faith. Ask, pray to the Most High, ask for forgiveness, reconnect to our Heavenly Father through His beloved Son, Yeshua. It's not easy, but I have to make a sacrifice to acknowledge the Father and thing. Yes, indeed. So we're still the year. I'm going one, two. Yeah, man, prayer is a form of communication, you know. Yeah, man, prayer it sound like the cleaner. You know, so you know, so the cleaner come and hear it. You know the vehicle sound. Yes, I was correct. Cleaner and the observer come together. I remember what some of the scared with me. Yes, yes, we there, yeah, yeah. Mama and Papa, don't put your hand on your jaw. Tell them we there, yeah, yeah. You them a sing. Mhm. Yeah, so we drink more water. Yes, indeed, we there, my family. Reach the 2 hour segment. I wonder if should I continue some more. Alright, we'll continue a little bit more. Continue a little bit some more. Segue dog in night, you understand? Excuse me. I will give thanks to everyone so far for the love and support. Mhm. It's 5:30 in Kingston, Jamaica. Love and devotion. Oh yeah, Spirit just said, I'll go end it right here. So, all right, take care of yourself. Salute, art of love, manners and respect, as we say in Jamaica. I thank you all for being here with I and I. Forward out another time when I, the bald Rasta, will be here having another devotion. All right, take care of yourself. Much love and respect. Peace.